Hi, everyone. We're very excited to share a special event with you today, and it's going to be on Saturday, April 16th. I have reconnected with some very special soul friends, and Wayne Dyer discovered both of these authors and their important message. And I felt it was very important to bring us all together to share in our messages of love. So I'd like both Mary and Scarlett to share what you're going to experience that day, and you can get excited yourself just by listening.
Hi there, everyone, and hi to everyone on the podcast. In my book, Out of the Blue, I share my spiritual awakening and how I first awakened. And it was at a time when I was in deep despair and a life crisis. And it was so bad that I called out to God, who I didn't really believe in, and said, please, God, just let me die. It's way too hard. And in that moment, to my amazement and astonishment, this presence entered the room in the form of light and began speaking to me. And the first issue that this presence spoke about was that of forgiveness. And it was this radical notion of forgiveness that he spoke to me about. And then I realized this present was the Master Jesus. And he spoke about this radical forgiveness. And he also spoke about the ego and the relationship of the ego and forgiveness. And he spoke about judgment. And he spoke about how important it is to release this blame and shame that we have within us so that we can open up to our divine light. And then he also gave me an experience then, after he finished speaking about these 7 revelations, he gave me an experience of my own divinity, seeing it in myself, seeing it in the world, seeing it in nature. And so I'm going to talk about this radical forgiveness and how it can become a gateway to our own divinity, releasing ourselves from this suffering ego. And this is the year, 2016. All the masters are talking about this great awakening that's happening now. So let's do this together. And I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, April 16th.
Hi, my name is Scarlett Lewis, and I'm the author of Nurturing Healing Love. I'm going to talk about the lessons that I learned from my experience after losing my 6-year-old son in the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary. Jesse had written 3 words on our kitchen chalkboard shortly before he died: nurturing, healing, love. Those 3 words are not in the vernacular of a 6-year-old. They were phonetically spelled because he was in 1st grade and just learning to write. But those 3 words are in the definition of compassion across all cultures. And I knew that it was a message of comfort for his family and friends, but also a message of inspiration for everyone. And it turns out that those 3 character values form an incredibly powerful formula for choosing love. And so I'm going to just talk about that, how we can choose love in every aspect of our lives, how we can't always choose what happens to us, but we can always choose a loving response. So I'm really looking forward to the event.
And, I knew we needed to all 3 of us come together because I've hosted Scarlett before and they wanted her back again because it was such a powerful event. And when I read Mary's book, I knew it was in alignment with what I'm going to share, and that's awakening your divine self. It's time, as Mary said, this is the time. If you want change in your life, in your world, we need to take our power back and awaken that love and light and power within. And so between the 3 of us, I feel you're going to have an amazing transformational day. And so you'll see the link below to register. Bring a friend. You each save $10. And the more that come, the more we can awaken together and bring love and transformation, not in only the world, but in our personal lives. So if you seek change and healing, this is the day to come. So we welcome you, and I'm just so grateful the 2 of you said yes and that we can co-create together. So come and experience it yourself. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you. See you all soon.